Hello, I'm Ragnarok, and welcome to The Reckoning. So welcome back, everyone, to the Magic Guide Episode 2, the Attunements. So, in last episode, if you haven't watched it, make sure you check it out. That episode is a prerequisite to today's video. Basically, in that episode, we showed you where to get the ancient arts. All 6 factions can learn magic in Age of Calamitous now. 4 of the factions learn it the same way they used to. 2 of the factions, you actually have to go out into the world and learn it from a specific trainer. In that video, I showed you how, no matter which, I showed all 6 factions where their trainers are. So make sure you check it out. No matter what faction you are, you should be able to learn it. If you do not learn the ancient arts, you will not be able to do anything in today's video. So you have to go watch that video first, do that stuff, come back here, and do this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the attunements. Now, there are 4 attunements in the game. There are 7 magics. One of the attunements covers 4 of the magics. So we are going to show the location of each of the attunements, the nature, the mystic, the demonic, and the light attunement, I believe it's called. We'll show the locations, how to get to them, maybe some tips and tricks on how to get to them a little easier. Yeah, and then we'll move on from there. Let's do it. Okay, so the first attunement we are going to go over is the nature attunement. So the nature attunement is the one that will cover you for the 4 nature elements or nature magics: earth, air, fire, and water. So those 4 magics, you have to learn this attunement first. If you go up to any of those 4 shrines without learning this attunement, you will die. 100%. You will die instantly. Done. Once you learn this, you can go up to those shrines and you can learn the magics. Doesn't matter if you want to learn one of the magics or learn all 4 of the magics. You have to get this. You only have to get it once because it's a feat. Once you get that feat, you can go up to any of those shrines and interact with them. So I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to get to the trainer. One of the ways I can guarantee most of you won't do, but I'll show you where it is real quick on the map. Let's go there first. So we're over here in the jungle. We're over at the Descent of Dagon. Okay, so there's going to be 4 ways. Now, the person you're looking for is inside the structure, inside the center of the building, and there's 3 ways to get there. So the first way is we're right here up top on the this is a big like plateau or whatever. And as you can see, there's a lot of Angul grunts around. So your choice. You can fight through them if you're at that level. You can try to maybe run around. There's a bunch of other like vanilla panthers and stuff like that. You can try to run past them. I'm pretty sure they'll aggro and chase you the entire way to the trainer. So you could try to do like a drive-by real quick, run by the trainer, click on them, learn the attunement, and then get the heck out of there. Up to you. I don't really care. But this is one of the ways you're going to go in. You're going to go down these steps. And right there is where the trainer is. So let me show you 2 other ways real quick. Okay, so we are here on the same plateau. Right over there is where we just were standing, where all those grunts are. We're on the opposite side. So what you can do is, there's my attunement person right there. What you can just do is you can come down here, and let's see if I can do this. And there you go. You slide down, hit this pillar. You might take a little damage, but you're not going to die as long as you grab this pillar on the way down. And guess what? You walk over here, and here's your trainer. One more way. Okay, and the other way real quick is, we're going to scroll in here. Same platform, all the way on the east side. You see this little river? We're going to be on this river, and we're going to fall right into the plateau or whatever. And we're all the way down here on the ground, obviously, because that's where water is. Originally, we were up there in the last 2 ways I showed you. And I'll just quickly time-lapse us through this little run. Okay, and here we are. So that way, you saw some NPCs maybe, if I didn't fly by too fast. Those are vanilla NPCs, so you're still going to have to fight your way if you go this route. But they're vanilla NPCs, they're low level, they're still pretty early game-ish, so you shouldn't have that big of a problem if you're coming here, maybe like level 15, 20-ish or whatever. So just make note of that. I think the easiest way is just to jump down from up there if you can get up on that plateau without actually having too much trouble. So either way, it doesn't really matter. Come up to Druid Asteria Morgona. We're going to click on her. I already learned Nature Attunement because this is actually my second take. And you just click on it, you learn Nature Attunement. To verify you have the Nature Attunement, we're going to go into Feats. We're going to go into the Survival tab. And right here is the Nature Attunement feat. Now, the cool thing is if you forget, which attunements do what? Well, if you click on the attunement, it will show you the harvesting tools for the gems, which we'll talk about in a later episode, for the magics that it covers. So Nature Attunement covers earth, fire, air, water. So these are the 4 harvesting tools for each of those 4 magics, which means you can now interact with any of these magics. There you go. Okay, so the next attunement we're going to get is the Mystic Attunement. Now, this is going to cover arcane magic. So we are over here at the Palace of the Witch Queen. Now this is another, this is a vanilla boss, or well, you can kind of call it a dungeon. It's more of just a boss area. But either way, you're going to go in here, go down to this little water thing on the map right here. This is pretty much the easternmost part of the jungle. And you're going to come down this little structure. If you're not familiar with it, you come down here, you can see water on either sides. And we're just going to head our way for this door real quick. Now this boss is, I'm not going to show you exactly how to beat the boss, but basically it's just the boss you have to beat in order to reach the actual person that gives you the attunement. So this one's a little bit more cumbersome. The boss is not really hard. Like I said, it is a vanilla boss. So if you're at a decent level or anything like that, you shouldn't have any kind of problem. Okay, so we beat the boss. There she is right there. So basically that little force field that was protecting the throne is down. Definitely make sure if you're a vanilla player, you go up to the throne and you touch it. It'll teach you some recipes and stuff like that. But what we care about for today's video is right here. Elder Arkan Quan'Thus. Apparently I'm horrible at saying these names, so keep that in note. But either way, right here, learn the Mystic Attunement. Okay, so we're going to check the Mystic Attunement. We'll go here to Survival tab. And as you can see, now we have two. If I click on the Arcane one, or the Mystic Attunement, you can see right here, your Essence Collector, which is your collection and how you're going to make gems for the Arcane magics. Okay, so the next attunement we are going to get is the Demonic Attunement. This is going to cover you for blood magic. So this one is inside the Well of Skelos. So again, this is a more endgame vanilla dungeon. So I'll show you in the map where we are right here in this little round circle for the in the volcano area. You're going to see this little light shaft right here. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to go into it. That will teleport you into the Well of Skelos, I believe is what this is called. And basically you're going to have to make your way almost to where the boss is for this area. So where you're trying to get to, that's where the boss is right there. And where you're trying to get to is that structure over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse real quick, showing you just how to run there. But either way, you can probably find lots of guides how to get there. But we want to get to the place where the keeper is, the keeper of the door or whatever. So just watch this. Hopefully I don't take too many wrong turns, and we'll get over there real quick. Okay, so now we're inside this structure. So over there is the guy you have to beat, and he opens these doors to get to the boss. You can see these little pits here of fire and stuff like that. That's how you know you're in the right area. And basically the person you're looking for is right here on our left. Necromancer, Felekai, Rothheart. I wonder if I got any of these names right so far. What do you guys think? So they're right there. Learn Demonic Attunement. And if we go into our survival menu, right here is Demonic Attunement. Demonic Attunement, and we have the Blood Gem Harvest tool. So here's your tool to harvest gems for blood magic. Okay, so here we are where we are going to learn the Divine Attunement. The Divine Attunement is going to cover you for the light magic. So this one's, again, a little bit more, takes a little bit more work. So in order to do this one, you're going to have to fight some guys. There's unfortunately no way to get around this one. Again, you could try like a quick hit and run thing. I don't know if you could do it without dying. Maybe you could, but it's going to take a little bit of effort and try. The first thing you're going to have to make sure you do before you come here is you need to have a skeleton key. These are one of the vanilla keys. They drop from the world boss, the vanilla world bosses. I'm sure there's other places they drop. They're all over the place. You can get them. So these are the ones you're going to use to open like the world chest in the vanilla game. Either way, the good thing about this is you get this key when you open the door to get to the person that teaches you the light attunement. It doesn't use this key, so you can get one, get the light attunement, and then you can leave and still have the key in your inventory and then use it for, you know, opening up like a boss chest or something like that in a part of the vanilla game and stuff like that. So just keep a skeleton key on you. Get one of those. There's probably billions of videos out there on how to get skeleton keys. Like I said, it's a vanilla asset. So just keep that in mind. But we are here on the map. So we're over here again in the jungle, as you can see. And we're in this little alcove right here. And more to the right, see how there's kind of like a path, I don't know if you can tell this, but there's a little path right here. You just want to be like in this little area. So you'll figure it out, because once you get down here, you're going to see these guys over here. You're going to hear them talking. You probably can't hear it because I've lowered. But either way, we're going to go over there, and you're going to see why this is going to be a little bit more complicated, because we have Servants of the Wraith. We have the, I forget what this guy's is called. Zenaris. Yeah, this is Zenaris. We have the magic guys and stuff like that. So again, you could try getting past all of them. I'm just going to admin kill all of them because I don't need to fight them. This guy's a pain too, these red ones, because these guys do actual magic and stuff. So it's going to take a little effort to get past them. Good luck. Fight it. This is probably one of the ones you're going to have to do at a higher level or with a group of people. But either way, go up to the door, make sure you have the skeleton key in your inventory. Open it up. It's going to open in your face, apparently. And we're going to go in here. And here she is. And even though we killed everybody, still scared. Don't be scared. Priestess of the True God. We're going to click here. Learn the Attunement of Divinity. Click that. All right, we're going to go into our feats. We're going to go into survival. We are going to go into Attunement of the Divinity. And here you go. Holy Gem Harvest Tool. So this is for the Altar of Divinity. So this is for your light magic. Okay, so I just want to give a huge shout out to our Patreons and Elite Patreons. Thank you so much for everything you all do. I appreciate it. If you're interested in becoming one of our Patreons or Elite Patreons, definitely check out the link in the description below. Otherwise, that'll be it for this episode. Hopefully it's helpful. Like I said, make sure if you have any problems, if you go to any of those trainers and it says you do not know the language or you do not have the knowledge or whatever, if it gives you any kind of message other than letting you learn that, it's most likely because you have not learned the ancient arts. Go back to episode 1 of the Magic Guide series and learn the ancient arts. Like I said, all 6 factions can learn magic now. So doesn't matter what faction you are, you can learn it. Go here, do all this stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, suggestions, anything else. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next magic video. We're probably going to cover we'll be covering tomes or we'll be covering the altars or both. Not quite sure. We'll figure it out. It just depends on how much time it takes to cover. I'm trying to keep the videos a little shorter. But either way, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, fear the reckoning.